Hello, welcome back to Casey Urban Farm. For those of you that are new here, my name is Christina, and I live in a little town in southwest Missouri, Zone 6B. So this past Saturday, I had the pleasure of going down to Conway, Arkansas for a book signing that Jessica at Roots and Refuge was doing, and to also participate in the harvest celebration that Brothers Honey Company was hosting. While there, I visited a little pop-up store that was outside on the sidewalk, outside of Brothers Honey Company. That was, I believe the name is Providential Finds. I'll put a link down below for it. And I found the most adorable little planter that I want to put a succulent in. So today, you guys are going to join me as I repot one of the succulents that I have on my front porch, and also give a new home to a succulent that I found while I was on vacation 2 weeks ago into that cute little pot that I got in Conway, Arkansas. So let's get started. Okay, so I have some new pots that I purchased from Ross for, I think they were $6, $8, and $10, and each one is a one step up in size from the other. And these are going to be for my, get this label off. These are going to be for my succulent that I keep here on my front porch that is really, really, really overgrown. So I have those. I do have a little bit of my soil left for repotting my cacti and stuff. I don't have any of the succulent potting mix right now, though it does say it's great for succulents. There is a specific potting mix that I use. So I'm going to use this mixed in with this, which I got from Walmart for $3 on clearance. So it may be not the most ideal for the plants, but it will do the trick. So this is what I got at the little pop-up store on Saturday. It's a little turtle planter. There's no hole or anything in the bottom, but it has a little hint of feet, the little tail, and the head, and I just love turtles. So this just absolutely spoke to me. I have some glass, like bead type things that I'm going to put in the bottom of it, and a little bit of soil. And then I think what I'm going to do, I'll find mine. So while we were traveling, I collected succulents everywhere that I could. So I grabbed little bits that I can restart, and you can see that's already rooting. So both of these are re-rooting. And then I got this right outside of the redwoods in a little town, and I can't remember the name of it. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the description. But I've managed to keep these two little pieces alive, and let's see if it'll focus. So I'm not sure what kind of succulent it is. I haven't even looked that up yet. I just was so excited to get started on getting them planted. So I think these will fit in this little turtle just fine. And then I have this one I got at the same place, right outside of the redwoods in Northern California. And then this I got in, oops, little pieces are falling off. I will root those. I got in Fresno, California. They were all over at the hotel that we were staying at, and there were some kids that were there that were just ripping them up and dropping them on the ground. So I rescued one, wrapped it in towel, put a little bit of plastic around it from the hotel soap, and then put it in Lucy's water cup, and I've kept it alive. So, and that's what I'm doing. So I absolutely love succulents, and I have several of them here on my porch, both porches. I have a bunch of cacti as well. And whenever I get a chance to start new ones, or babies as I like to say, I take that opportunity. I think we just kind of lay that guy over like that. And do the same with this. It is really humid out here today. And you can see, so I just kind of laid them against the natural curve of the glass. And I have those little rocks down below, so water will drip down so it won't get flooded. I am going to give it a fair amount of water to start with, and then going forward I will just use a spray bottle and just spritz it. So there's number one. Now comes the fun part. I think I said this before, these don't have holes in the bottom of them, but for what I'm doing, again, it'll be okay. So I think I'm actually going to get both of these guys in this same pot. If I can keep from dropping off all of the little leaves. Just fill it up with some of the soil. And the reason this soil is good is because succulents and cacti like something that drains really well. They don't really like to be held in a lot of water. And so this mix does that. You know what? I can add a little bit more in. Fill that baby all the way up to the top. And I just poke a hole with my finger, and you can see it has a little bit of a root system, but not much, but it'll root pretty fast. And just push it down in the hole and gently press down around it to make sure that it's secure. And that's all you have to do. This other piece is going to be a little bit more difficult. I thought about cutting this bottom stuff off. That's all dead, except that's where the roots are. So we will leave it, and I think it'll be okay. Just kind of press that one in. Put a little bit of water in this as well. So you will notice that my watering can is missing an important component. It does not have a little spout head on it. It fell off at some point, and I have not been able to find another one that has the double handles that's the right size. So I just make do with this. Succulents are so easy to pot and grow. So there's that. And that's ready. Where to even begin? And they're heavy. They're way heavier than you would think. I think I can get, oh, that is actually, wow, that is wound around. So what have we got going on here? And these were just a bunch of those little itty bitty succulents that you get at like Aldi's for $2 up by the register. And that's what grew this. And this plant's, I think, 3 years old. So it's got a little bit of room. So I have 2 different kinds in here. I really had wanted to try and get one more of these out, but I wonder if I can break one off without causing too much damage. No. try one more time. Nope, that is one solid one. So it is not being separated right now. All right, put this back on the table where it belongs. That pot looks so much better. Give it a little bit of water. My broken watering can. So when I couldn't find the succulent dirt that I wanted, I was actually repotting some cacti too. I couldn't find the brand that I wanted, but I got this at Aldi. No, not Aldi's. Sorry, I got this at Lowe's for $6, I think, a bag, which, you know, not the worst price. You can see this is all one plant, and I'm just going to kind of make a little well for it because it is a wider root. I'm going to just gently press it down in there, being careful to not break off any more of the shoots like I just did there. And gently pack the dirt down around it. And because this does not have holes in the bottom, again, I'm going to give it a good amount of water right now. And then in the future, I'm just going to water it sparingly or just with a squirt bottle. And our final one. Now, as you will see, this dirt is a lot darker, and if you could feel it, you'd feel that it is a lot denser and moist. It doesn't have all the little components to it to keep it light and airy like the other soil. So I'll have to be very careful to not overwater it. And make my the root, and I made a hole right there in the middle, and then push it down a little bit just to kind of give it some stability. And this one has several roots, places where it was touching dirt and it tried to reroot. That we can just kind of press in however. All these other little pieces, that has a little root system going on it. And wait for it to just kind of naturally support itself. One of these, same thing. And then this piece that does look dead. Ooh, little June bug. Go away, little bug. So this one does look dead, except it has some new, growth. So actually, I think what I'll do is I'll snip off. I'm going to snip off what's obviously dead. Obviously dead. That one. That one. I'm actually going to cut it. So when I do the scrape test, this is fresh growth up here. So So I cut it back considerably down to this, and that's what we'll stick in. And I'm going to stick in about 2 inches of it into the soil so it can really get established. And these are our last 2 little pieces. Give it a drink of water. And now I've got to find places to put these. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I repotted an old succulent and started some new succulents that I found when I was on my adventures out west. I'm also very excited to have shared my find with you all that I had gotten from the Providential Finds, and I will put a link for them down below, and I'll keep you posted on the progress of these lovely succulents as they grow. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Share this, pass it along to your friends. Comment down below, let me know what you liked about this video and what else you'd like to see me showing off at my urban farm in the future. Again, thanks and have a lovely day. Bye.